Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Wednesday, November 27th, 8 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time 2024. The 3-day geomagnetic forecast is showing we could have geomagnetic storm in the evening of Turkey Day and making its way all the way through till November 29th. We also have record-breaking snowfall hitting Korea's capital, and a major storm is set to line up in the Northeast just in time for Turkey Day. Keep calm. It's boom time. And happy Thanksgiving to all of our fans, all of our subscribers, and all of you watching tonight. I hope you are spending time with your family and giving thanks. A winter storm packing snow and rain puts millions of Thanksgiving travelers in the Northeast on alert. Here is your exclusive Thanksgiving Day forecast. Thunderstorms in the dark green, rain in the green, rain and snow in pink, and snow in the blue. It's going to be cold in the center of the U.S. as well, and that cold front will push further south as we head into the weekend. But the snow for tonight through tomorrow night is looking epic, up to 15 inches in the Northeast, with many regions in Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and even the Catskills picking up 6 to 12 inches. And Friday, that cold front is going to dip all the way south. Frost and freeze warnings for the entire Southeast as we enter the weekend, and maybe even portions of Florida. And as far as the storm that just occurred, Colorado snow totals are epic, and the first resorts are hitting 100 inches as we speak. Some resorts picked up 3 feet over the 2-day event. Take a look at these totals. Wow. And the Sierras, some areas could be picking up 4 feet or more because this just ends at greater than 36. There's a huge section of that up here on the Sierra crest. The snow basin's looking amazing as well. Record-breaking season so far. Many of these basins, hundreds of, 4, 5 times above normal. 432% of normal in the Oregon closed basin here. And you can just see how high that is, approaching record levels of snow. Ho, ho, ho. Shut up, Al. Get your hole. Al Gore. No bun cake for Al. Well, maybe tomorrow for Turkey Day. A quick look at the GFS model shows that the Northeast is going to continue to get battered. Tomorrow, there are those 16-inch totals in Vermont and New Hampshire. And even a secondary system here at the end of the weekend moving back into Appalachia, the southern portion here. And then the lake effect machine turns on where areas as we enter the first week of December in the lake effect machine will be buried. And another system moving into the west here looks like December 8th, 9th, and 10th for the west, but other than that, it's going to be very quiet in the west as the Northeast and eastern Canada steals all of the fire. Here's the full forecast. An Arctic blast set to arrive on Thanksgiving. Dangerous wind chills with lake effect snow. Ho, ho, ho. A significant Arctic outbreak will spread over the northern plains on Thanksgiving and advance further south and east on Friday into the weekend. Much of the lower 48 states will see freezing temperatures with dangerous wind chills in the northern plains. Heavy lake effect snow will likely downwind of the Great Lakes pile up in the next few days. Rain is forecast from southern New England into the southeast as well. We've got avalanche warnings in a dozen counties in Colorado because of that heavy snow, and also a freeze watch for west central Texas, the nexus of the Schmexis. Winter storm warnings and watches up for many states, PA, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. It's insane. So heed the warnings. And go over to weather.gov and click on your county for more information. Record snowfall hits Seoul, Korea, and it grounds hundreds of flights and knocks out power. This is the biggest November snowfall ever in Korea since records started being kept in 1907. South Korea's capital was covered in 18 centimeters of snow on Wednesday, marking its heaviest November snowfall ever. While many Seoul residents enjoyed the first snow of the year, the storm grounded more than 200 flights, knocked out power, and caused serious traffic conditions. But it is the hottest year ever. Take a look at Bárðarbunga over at the Vatnajökull Glacier in Iceland. Seismic activity has been increasing over the last few weeks and now the last few days. Significant uptick in activity at Bárðarbunga, which hasn't erupted significantly since 2014. Bárðarbunga, an alternate name, Vidvolten, is an active and productive stratovolcano located under the Vatnajökull Glacier in Iceland. And it has a storied eruptive history, including a VEI 6 in 1477 and a VEI 4 in 877. But since then, it's been erupting at VEI 2, 3, or 1. The most recent eruption, 2014 and 15, was VEI 0. But the activity is heating up, so we'll keep a close eye on Bárðarbunga for you. Seismic update. No quakes of note. We had some deep rumblers over in the Philippines, and this quake here, 5.1 in Mongolia. All pretty much normal activity worldwide. And that brings us over to worldwide volcano news for the eve of Thanksgiving. We've got Ibu to 8,000 feet, Fuego puffing and passing, Liwatobi to 14, Sangay to 20,000 feet. The effusive activity in Iceland at Svartsengi volcano continues. Here you can see in the dark purple the lava flow extent as far as November 25th. So the effusive activity at the eruption site remains relatively stable since yesterday, with no significant change occurring. Conleon puffing and passing to 9,000 today. Semaru, who knew, now you do, on the list. Reventador, 15,000 foot blast. Popo to 19. Santa Rita, 14,000 foot puff. Ibu puffing today as well. Fuego to 15. Liwatobi, lucky, 14,000 foot blast. Santa Rita, 14,000 foot. Swanasima exploded today. The cloud is unknown. Ibu as well on the list. Reventador on the list. Svartsvengi, the effusive activity at the eruption site remains stable. And Semaru, 15,000 foot. Fuego to 15. Popo to 19. Liwatobi to 14. Conleon to 9. And Ducona wrapping up the list to 8,000 feet. Quick look over at space weather shows days of low-level activity, even though we've got many sunspots, a whole group now facing the Earth directly. KP is at low levels, Aurora is bleak, and there has been an SDO outage. Updated imagery courtesy of the Solar Dynamics Observatory is currently unavailable due to an outage caused by flooding in the JSOC room at Stanford. At this time, there is no time frame when the updated imagery will be available. Holy macaroni. But there is, let's see what they're using here. Yeah, they're using Big Bear data from NSO Gong. That's crazy. So we had a flood at Stanford. But that doesn't prevent the geomagnetic storm from happening. The forecast for Turkey Day is G1 geomagnetic storm KP5, and they have GO here, which should be G2 if it gets to KP6. So I really don't know what's going on there. It could be part of the flooding glitch, perhaps. You never know. Scientists have just confirmed it. The Milky Way is unlike any other galaxy. A major study comparing the Milky Way to 101 similar galaxies has confirmed that our galaxy is highly unusual. The research part of the SAGA survey found that the Milky Way has a smaller number of satellite galaxies and unique star formation rates. These findings challenge the notion of the Milky Way as a standard model for galactic studies, paving the way for deeper exploration of galaxy evolution and dark matter dynamics. Although the latter is gobbledygook. More gobbledygook here in another sharticle. Thank you, Eco News. They voted for Kamala anyway. NASA detects a strange dolphin on Jupiter, and it has returned and it found this. I haven't been able to locate the dolphin, but maybe you could. Perhaps it's this down here? It's anybody's guess. Real science coming now. Egyptian petroglyph writes a new chapter in the history of horoscope, the precession of the equinox, well, and astrology as a whole. Take a look at this petroglyph. This petroglyph appears to depict the head of a mammal here with 2 ears or horns and on the body of a fish. The important discovery has been made at a rock art site in the western bank of the Nile. A petroglyph depicting a zodiac sign, a crude image of a creature with the head of a goat and the body of a fish, has been identified as the earliest representation of Capricorn ever found. Holy macaroni. Not only that, the oldest U.S. firearm has been unearthed in Arizona, and you wouldn't guess where it came from. Take a look at this cannon. A 500-year-old bronze cannon linked to the Coronado expedition has been unearthed in Arizona. Not only does it seem like more and more scientific breakthroughs are happening every moment, but the archaeological discoveries are tenfold. Independent researchers in Arizona have unearthed a bronze cannon linked to the 16th century expedition of Francisco Vasquez de Coronado, and it is marked to be the oldest known firearm found in the continental United States. All the links will be below. An 8.7 million year old fossil rewrites the story of human evolution. And Robert Seffer, well, he's been right all along. The new fossil discoveries from Turkey challenge the belief that hominins originated in Africa, destroying the out of Africa hypothesis once again and pointing towards Europe as a pivotal site for early evolution. How do you like them apples? Speaking of apples, grow your own. All of the food in the supermarket is covered in poisons, toxins, pesticides, fungicides, and the like. Even the organic produce. For goodness sakes, that misting that goes on in the produce section is a fungicide. And there's not a single sign warning you about it. So if you grow your own food and you don't spray your food with chemicals, you can get the most nutrient-dense, cleanest food on earth. And if you didn't know, food is medicine. And if you eat the right foods, you'll never get sick. Check out our affiliate, the Alliance of Native Seed Keepers, their new storefront, Bertie County Seeds, and give the gift of preparedness these holidays. Just $2 per pack. If you order $25 or more, shipping is free. Add our coupon code ORP2024, get an additional 10% off. And if you subscribe to updates on the website, you get a coupon code for 30% off. So click our link and go get it. The best, cheapest, open pollinated heirloom seeds on the internet. How about some quackla melon or Mexican sour gherkin? Have you ever heard of them? Now you have. Kale seeds, red Russian kale, bean seeds, everything. They've got every Hopi blue corn. Holy macaroni. Get your jalapeno seeds now for your poppers, your parsley seeds for every dish, and your sunflower mammoths so that you can monitor the sun. Speaking of the sun, you're looking at the artist depiction jiffy of what a micronova would look like. And it looks nothing like what Ben Davidson says it would be. In fact, he doesn't even know the definition of micronova. But Ransom Godwin and I break it all down in just a moment over at Magnetic Reversal News. What is a micronova? Does the Earth flip? Magnetic excursions, mass extinctions, the Younger Dryas event, and more. So join us for a lively scientific discussion, and that's a boom to knowledge. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're spending time with the family. If not, pretend you're spending time with Leah and Diamond. We love you, and we open our arms into our kitchen with you tomorrow. Be safe. We love you. Please share the video.